There you go. Y'all know I'm Jay Boogie.
Yes, sir. What up, Ski? It's your boy Kimbo.
Yeah, man. We just seeing how this Facebook Live. We trying out this Facebook Live thing for the first time.
Right.
Finally able to get on. You know what I'm saying? If I'm got my code straight, my email straight, and everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. So so yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Uh,
Hopefully, you say yeah. We both hoping the same thing. Dallas able to pull this thing out tonight.
yeah. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do, man.
I mean, it'll be epic if they're able to they're able to you know what I'm saying? What am I trying to say? Pull off the comeback, the greatest comeback in.
Final history. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, will it be? Because then LeBron did it, right? He was
Well,
down 3-0, right? Or 3-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I guess this would be a cut above. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
They'll,
mean, that's a large feat. I ain't even gonna lie, man. It's tough to win four straight. So, but if they can make it a series, at least bring it back to Dallas for game six, and let's see what happens. Maybe they can pull that one out and then you got game seven. So, but they have to win tonight.
yeah,
They have to win tonight. So it's going to be tough because, Boston going to be rocking. The crowd, they going to be anxious, ready. I know they're going to be anxious. The players, I know they're going to be ready. So it's going to be tough for Dallas. I think they got what it takes to do it, though. I think they can win tonight. I think they can do it.
they down by 10 right now. There we go. They down by 10 right now. I mean it's still early, still first quarter.
Early. Yeah, it's early.
But yeah, man. Um, Lord have mercy, seeing all this green, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for them to win a championship, dog. I'm not ready for them to get this ring. I'm not at all.
Me either. Me either, man. Being a Heat, obviously being Heat fans, Heat lifers. Nah, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. But they've it's kind of their turn. They kind of in the same boat as Miami Heat is in. If you really think about it, the last 4 or 5 years, it was either us, Miami Heat, or Boston that pretty much led the Eastern Conference. And it's crazy because you could probably even go back to like the Big Three era, or even maybe even before. Because when Boston had their Big Three, they was kind of leading the East, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2008 was the last time they won a
2000,
championship.
yeah, 2008. But then I don't know if they made it to the finals in 2009. No, that was when uh that was when Orlando went. Orlando went in 2009, and then Boston went back again and lost to the Lakers. The Lakers was able to kind of get a little revenge
Mm-hmm.
or that butt kicking they had got the first meeting. So yeah, but then that's when we formed our big three in Miami. So then now that's four straight with Miami. So and then he left, went to Cleveland. Then Cleveland was kind of there, but yeah, but Boston and Miami have been kind of in the mix for about a
Yeah,
good
man. They
10 years, 10 years stretch, man. So yeah,
just hope, like I say, boy. Hopefully this off season will be a blessing in disguise for the front office. You know what I'm saying? To see what's going on, what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Try to get something done this off season, whether it be major, whether it be minor. We just definitely need some moves.
I think it'll be minor. The more I think about it, the more I think we probably ain't gonna get Donovan. I just don't know if he. I don't know if he's gonna leave, man. I don't know yet. So
I mean, what I've been saying, yeah, I've been saying no. I keep saying he's happy. Well, of course, I saw he's happy in Cleveland. Of course, Cleveland, that's going to be the narrative. He's happy in Cleveland. But I did see something that he was close to signing the extension. So he signed the extension. We ass out of gas, bro. So yeah, we gonna be stuck. So then
yeah,
I mean, but then I guess I mean it'll suck for us, but also it'll be like okay, on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Because this up and down, this little roller coaster that we've been on for the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Last couple of seasons.
right.
It sucks, bro. Because you've been there. Donovan, Dame, KD, Kyrie, who else? Bradley Beal. I mean, it's been so many. We've struck. I guess you could say we struck out, but of course, you know what I'm saying. We still been able
No,
to. I mean, we still been able
because
to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, we feel good, and none of them didn't even make it anywhere. So the only out of all the free agents that was out there, they pretty much in the same boat as the Miami Heat, basically. So I mean, is it really a loss? I mean, you could probably look at it like a loss. I guess we didn't get them, but like I said, we were riddled with injuries this year. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, that's just what it is. We just wasn't healthy. Healthy has always kind of been our Achilles heel for the
and that's
past 4 years. Honestly, we always missing somebody or one or two people, or it's just unfortunate, man, and it sucks, like you said. So it just
it does, bro. And that's why I keep saying, of course, bringing Jimmy back, pros and cons. Bringing Terry Rozier back, pros and cons. Because this Joker, that neck injury without him playing the game scares me. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It's
it flip buddy for because I really wanted Deontay Murray. That's what I wanted. I wanted buddy from the Hawks. So um,
yeah, but they ain't getting rid of him.
they,
Not for no not for no Terry. Nah, I think Terry, honestly, bro, I think Terry is a better offensive player than Murray. I don't think he's better defensively, but he's definitely just as good, if not better, offensively. So remember, Terry Rozier had a 50-point game last season with Charlotte. So it ain't like he know how to put that ball in the hoop. So uh, like I said, just bad timing with the injury. That's it. It's just bad timing.
yeah, and then that's of course I look at it half empty. So half full on the other side. Like you say, everybody come back. See what we got. But like I say, man, Spo got to play the bigs, man. He can't the small ball thing. You have to
Yeah,
have small ball work for teams like uh, Golden State,
that's pretty much it. I don't know.
and Golden State. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's the only way. You have to have those type of shooters. And then with the whole thing, with Klay Thompson in limbo right now, bro, you never know what's gonna happen with Golden State. I mean, but still, you still have Steph Curry who can pull it up, who can pull up from anywhere.
yeah. He can pull up from deep, pull up from 30, but I mean, he alone is not going to be enough.
No, he's not.
So,
But they
uh,
always seem to get shooters. It sucks that Jordan Poole not there anymore. Now if they mess around and get him back, man. Maybe we can send down Tyler over there. Send Tyler over there to Golden State. See what we can get from Golden State. I
you
know
get who?
I know they ain't gonna
Not
get
try to get Clay,
huh?
and not get who? Clay?
Oh, well, Clay a free agent. Clay a free agent.
Yeah, he is. Unrestricted or restricted?
I think he unrestricted.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want Kaminga. I send, you know what I'm saying? I like to send a pick over there for Kaminga.
Yeah, they ain't giving up that young lion right there. But he 20 years old too. He another little young buck, just trying to find his way. And boy, I can tell you right now, I give him he ain't there yet, but I give him another maybe 2 seasons.
Man,
I give him 2 seasons, and then I think he'll turn the corner. So he almost there, but he ain't quite there yet. Not quite.
I'm kind of scared. I don't know. I keep seeing Zach Edey falling to us at number 15. I did see something that he might try to trade up to get uh, a top 5 pick. I don't know who, because I really don't know.
It
Other
ain't really nobody in this draft class. That's probably why they want to do it. Because this draft class is not riddled with a lot of talent like that. So maybe that's probably why.
Jacquet talking about what's the topic? We just
Uh,
talking
we,
about chick.
we just talking about sports right now, so it's all sports. But now, I don't even know what else are we gonna talk about. We ain't even really.
Yeah, I didn't do my due
So
diligence.
we just winging it. We just winging it today.
Yeah, man, I was trying to find something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I sent you a couple of things, but you know what? Let me. So what's this the topic? Okay, chivalry, homeboy. I know you use a nice young man. Is chivalry dead? You think like for real? Is chivalry dead?
Chivalry dead. Um, no, I don't think it's ever dead. Um, I just think, just like anything else, it just takes um a certain person, a special person, or whatever you want to call it. That'll, like you said, nice young men like myself. I'm sure, I'm sure you still can hold the door open, for wifey and all of that. So, no, I don't think it's dead. I don't think it's dead at all. I think just like anything else, just how they say, how a lot of people probably say, is love dead? It's never dead. You
No,
know, but, uh,
I ain't heard that one. Is love dead? I mean, I guess with all
because
the
you,
with all the crap that we seeing, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok
oh,
and and Instagram and well, everything
it's,
can be what it is on the internet. That I mean, the internet is its own place. You know what I'm saying?
bro, everybody just out here loose. Everybody out here loose. Hey, I'm just calling it like I see it. So
Figuratively and literally.
everybody out here loose. So yeah, and then of course, you got people with their little ulterior motives.
Yeah.
It ain't, like I say, the love is kind of there, but it's really not, because let's say if a person meets someone, they're really just meeting them off of just looks. They
Mm-hmm.
just, most men, they just trying to stick, trying to stick and move,
Stick and move.
and women are like that too. Let's not let them off the hook.
Yeah.
Women like that too. A lot of women are like that too. Like to stick and move. So, but it just seems like it's more relevant now than it was back in, like, let's say, the 80s and the 90s. Where women just kind of left things up to the imagination. Not be too revealing. Too provocative. So, you dress a certain way. That was almost kind of borderline tomboyish.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, borderline tomboyish, which was good. Guys like us, we had to try to work, to try to even get a number. We we just trying to get a conversation. So But it just seems like this era, man, you just
Hey,
you
everybody getting how they
can get
live, man.
bro, you can get the girl just like that. All you gotta have some money. You just gotta have some money,
That's
you
it, bro.
know.
And it's so as much as
So
I ain't gonna lie, bro. As much as I wanted a daughter, like I'm so glad I don't have one.
yeah,
Like, cause it's crazy, man. And
yeah,
especially having worked and working in the in the school district. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's like, I'm with middle schools, bro. So I had one young lady tell me, she say, "I'm not little. Ain't nothing about me little." I'm like, "And how old are you?" She say
yeah.
14. I'm like, "What are you
Man,
talking? What are you talking about?" Like,
you don't even
but at
know.
the same time, they. But it's crazy. It's just like how and I guess she was speaking on what she's been through, and I'm like, I get that, sweetheart. But with that mentality, with you saying that out your mouth, the wrong person hear that, and you might not see tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to keep it real with them, bro. Like,
Mm,
because it's just way too much stuff going on, and especially like I don't even like for my wife to go to the store no more by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm in a position to where I really can't go with her. I'm telling my oldest, hey LJ, go with your mom.
yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, I know. I'm the same way. I'm a little bit, I don't try to be too, you know, I guess tight on the leash like that,
Mhm.
with the wife, but she doesn't really try to get into anything. But like I said, it don't even matter because you don't even have to try to get into anything.
Right.
Sometimes trouble just finds you. So yeah, I'm the same way. You know, 'cause she actually just went on a cruise. I think I told you.
Mhm.
And I mean, it was cool. It was like a little girls trip thing. Her and some of her friends. But I always told her, like, just be careful, man. Just
Yeah.
be careful, because you got some men out there, some real predators, man. So
Hey, bro, and then not just dog, not just men. I saw something like, of course, the internet is its own monster, but it was something to where some young lady, black young lady, she was opening up a business or something. She was celebrating with her friends,
yeah,
opening up a business. She partnered with her friends, and next thing you know, like she got poisoned
yeah,
in that same group of friends, and most of the
mhm,
friends, if not all of the friends, were female.
yeah,
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's gonna go on. You never know what's gonna go down. But of course, fear is of the devil. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta stay prayed up. That's pretty much with anything, dog. You gotta stay prayed up. So,
everything, everything. That's
but
everything.
you know what I'm saying? But you can't be foolish.
Right,
You you
right.
you can't be foolish. Like just like how do you and saying that leads me into the next thing, bro. How do you feel about with being prayed up, with not being foolish, and you know what I'm saying? Of course, we both believe in God. Um, we're owning a weapon, bro. How you feel about that?
Owning a weapon?
Yeah.
Well, it's just one of those. I guess it's just one of those. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Maybe a double-edged sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we live in a world where it's very violent, and everyone kind of has their own motives and their own agendas, and you don't really know what to expect from people. So, sin is just running rampant. I mean, it's always been running rampant, but it just seems like it's just gotten 100 times worse, lately. So owning a gun, I don't think it's well, I know it's not a bad thing. I think everybody always think that guns are, um, it's this bad weapon that people possess, but like they always say, guns don't kill people. So it's the person behind that trigger,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's the
And the
person behind,
mentality and mentality behind that trigger.
right, right. So So with that being said, I think if you are, if you just one of them individuals that, like you said, you of the cloth, you're pretty calm, you're pretty reserved, you're not quick to, you know, rage and show signs of wrath, and just I think if you can keep your temper and everything under control, yeah, ain't no wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with owning a gun. Some people will own a gun and never really have to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with owning one. But
Is it a okay? Is it an not an? Is it a necessity?
I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, because of the simple fact of just one of those things where it's better to have one than to not. You get in a
What up,
situation,
Walt?
and you realize that, man, you know what, I wish I had one. But
Yeah,
one thing about any type of weapon, it keeps peace around you for to some degree. So it keeps peace. People are a little less quick to jump, when they know you
mm-hmm.
got that artillery. So but I lived in a household where we kept guns. My father definitely kept two or three of them. So, but he never shot anybody though. But he had one. He had one. So, uh, so yeah, I like I say, I think it's okay to have one. It's just I guess how you react or how you use it. You
Yeah.
know.
You
So,
it's been a minute since I've been to the range, but yeah, I got up my oldest. You know what I'm saying? He going on 16. Matter of fact, he'll be 16 Wednesday. So I got to get him to the range. You know what I'm saying? Because it was two stories. I remember out because being young, like you say, your pops had one in the house. My mom had one in the house, and I didn't know. We was young. Me and my brother was young, and of course he 3 years younger than me. So we
mm,
playing in the house, bro. We playing in the house. Of course, us being kids, not knowing what's real, what's fake. My little brother found it, and next thing I know, I'm looking down the barrel of a gun,
mm.
a real gun. Like he had it. I'm talking about. I'm looking at it. It's
So
look.
you had it physically in
Yeah,
your hand.
and
You
then
had it.
and I'm froze. I don't know what to do. Like you know what I'm saying.
Right,
I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. You know,
right.
one of my aunties yelled, Debbie. She went and got it and took it. I told you about that, and it was just like that was a. I can't say it was scary, but it was just like I was froze, bro.
Mm,
Um, and fast forward in my latter years, taking my aunt, my wife, and my cousin, we went to the range, and it's that thing feel different. You know what I'm saying when it got some lead in it. You know what I mean? And
heavy.
my aunt shot it. She like pow. She shot it, and I guess it was like too much for her. She just dropped it, and I'm like,
Got it.
you got to be careful. This thing.
Yeah,
You mess around and you drop it the wrong way, or you wave your hand the wrong way with it still in your hand. One of us might not make it home. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And it's like
right.
that you I'm always and bro, I know I like shooting it. I like going to the range, but when I'm holding that thing, bro, I always got a sense of I don't want to say fear, but I guess a sense of
No, you're right. It is fear. Yeah,
cause
you scared.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
cause like if I handle this thing the wrong way, bro, I won't be here. And and that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you
right.
gotta if you have one, bro, you make sure you good with it, get the wife good with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure my boys they come up they gonna be doing good with it too,
Yeah,
not just to be what I'm saying, not just to have it, yeah, flogging with it or nothing like that, but I just want them to know
right.
that it can be for you as also as well as being against you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Once you feel if you feel safe with it, then you straight. I
yeah.
guess that's what I was trying to say. As long as you safe with it, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, like you said, You know, when kids, especially a lot of kids, you know, getting a hold of guns. I mean, some adults too. So, but yeah, it seemed like when kids, because remember, you know, kids mainly full of adrenaline, you know, just wear everything on their sleeve. So, you know, anything could get them upset, anything might get them, you know, riled up. And then next thing you know, yeah, you know, they shooting somebody. I seen a video. It was, I think it was Instagram, where there was like the guy with the guy had the fast hands. I don't know if you sent it to me, if I just saw it, or maybe somebody else sent it to me. So anyway, it was a guy. You know, I don't know if he was a boxer or what. So, but he was just, you know, he was hitting some little punches or whatever. But he was kind of fast with it. He was
Mm-hmm.
making a little noise. You know, like how they make a little noise. And
Yeah.
then they showed another clip of the guy, and he had like a nine or something in his hand, and he was like, so. And I'm like, I just shook my head. I was like, yeah, that's this generation, boy.
Yeah, man.
That
Yeah.
that in a nutshell. In a
Yeah.
nutshell. In a
And
nutshell.
it made me think, bro, when you was talking, it made me I went to Juice. You remember Juice, right?
Mhm.
Well, when Bishop got Bishop got his hands on that gun,
Yeah.
he was a whole nother person, man.
Whole nother person, man. Whole nother person. Whole nother
And
person.
then at the end of the movie, he hanging off the building. You know, Q trying to hold him up. Q, don't let me go. Like you were
Yeah.
just trying to kill this man
Just trying to kill him.
for
Literally just trying to kill him.
something dumb. Yeah, your homeboy, your friend, you said, Q, don't let me go. I got you, B.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy how some metal make you turn on your people.
Give you that
And
much
but
time.
also, hey, and that same note, how some green paper make you turn on your people too.
Yeah. I was just saying money's in the same boat. You know how they say, you know, it's not the money that's evil,
I'll say
is
Bishop switched. Yeah, boy, he switched. He switched
huh?
like a bug. Walt say, Bishop switched. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He switched up on his people.
he switched up, man. So but that's just life, man. That's just, you know, like I say, you just never really know, you know, who you dealing with or who you have in your corner, right? So I mean, like I say, we could just take it back to Christ days. Because you know, you always gotta include that because you know he got betrayed too. So and this is the man of all men, you know, got betrayed for some money,
Yeah,
some coins. So yeah, so if that can happen, so you know, in this modern day, yeah, anybody can switch up, and it ain't even got to be
it's
for money. It can just be for anything, just
if
jealousy,
anything,
envy,
yeah,
whatever.
jealousy, power, whatever they may look like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see. So again, saw something again. You know what I'm saying? I think this might have been what might have been TikTok. Might have been. It might Instagram or TikTok. That's what I was looking at. That they trying to find something. You know what I mean? Give us something to chit chat about. Um,
Mm,
a girl when they met up with a sister, they end up finding out her sister, you know, slept with her ex. It's like, well, dang, you know what I mean? Like whatever. And I mean, you know, it's kind of sort of that's to me that fall in line of power. Like, you see something that somebody else got that you admiring that you want. It could be
right.
anything, bro. It could be anything.
It could be anything. Yeah.
You know, people. You know, I mean, and then and a lot of get switched up on you. You know, and it's sad that you know we say blood thicker than water, but sometimes you know,
Not in all cases.
sometimes blood just as thin as water. You know.
Yeah. Sometimes that blood, that family be the one holding you down the most, you know, give
Hmm.
you the most problems, you know, or don't want to see you they probably don't want to see you succeed. So,
And it's just
so
funny, boy. And just like, you know what I'm saying, we say blood thicker than water. Hey, but what about that water, that cooling water from grandma's well? You know what I'm saying? the almighty water that wash over that you get baptized in. That water ain't nothing thicker than that water. You know what I mean?
Nothing bigger in that water. Nothing bigger in that water.
So I mean, it
Nothing.
all depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It definitely depends on how you look at it.
And how I'm
Mhm.
looking at this score, look like Dallas might be going home. They down by 15.
Okay, well, I look at I'm seeing 54 to 42. What you got? I'm looking on the
Oh,
computer.
okay. They just see mine delayed. They just hit a three,
Okay.
so it's 40. It's 40. They down by 12 now.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that?
they're right there. They're right there. They within striking distance. Yeah, they within striking distance. Yeah, I think, like I said, and to go back to what you were saying about the whole streamer thing, I just think with, a lot of people just afraid to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I call it like it is,
Yeah.
so everybody want to be like somebody else, you
Bro,
know.
and what you saying that a lot of people afraid to be themselves. A lot of people don't really know who they are.
They don't, they don't, they don't, they
And
don't.
with this,
I,
especially with this whole with this how this box here that we own, how this thing is getting outrageous. It's don't people don't know who they are, man.
no, no, they don't know who they are. And rightfully so, because like I say, when you're young coming up, you know, 10, between that 10 to 20 year, you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure yourself out. So yeah, so you really don't know. So you just really going off of what you see. You got your peers, or
Mm-hmm.
you got your neighborhoods that you live in, whatever, it's a lot of different elements you know, that can kind of mold you. But at the end of the day, you still got your own mind. You still pretty much in control of, your own destiny, I guess, in a nutshell. So just because you see somebody else doing something or whatever, don't mean you have to do it. So, and it's crazy because when you really think about it, when you act in a certain way or you you know, being a certain way, and then a lot of times you attract the wrong person because you're not really being yourself. You being
Right,
somebody else.
right.
So by you acting this type of way, you're attracting someone who is fascinated or who likes the person who you portraying yourself to be. But if you were yourself, that person probably wouldn't. You and that person probably would have never crossed paths because
Mm-hmm.
you acting like yourself. So yeah. So that's pretty much how the world is. Everybody's just acting like somebody else. Whatever it is, whether it's somebody who got money or whatever, and then trying to attract a certain person or trying to impress a certain person. So yeah, just be yourself. It ain't hard to be yourself. Whatever music you like. If you like to read books, they try to make it seem like reading books and being smart is a bad thing. That's a great thing. You know, that's a
Mm-hmm.
great thing. The little kids out there, that's a great thing. Just because you smart, yeah, don't let nobody say, oh, well, you this and you. Nah, being smart is a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't.
Because education will take you further than your looks will. I mean, look, but I mean,
Well, it'll take you further. Yeah, yeah.
education will take you farther. Your looks, because let's just be honest. Your looks will get you in the door.
It'll get you in.
Your
Right,
looks will get you in the door. But
right.
if you ain't got nothing behind, I mean, if you ain't got nothing uphill, bro, I mean, you ain't nothing
You
like
like a shell. You
ain't
basically
yeah,
a
ain't
shell.
nothing
Yeah.
to me ain't nothing worse than a beautiful dumbass person. I'm just gonna keep it real, man. Like what, bro? You laughing like seriously, bro? Like think about it, man. Somebody who just beautiful and dumb as hell. It's like you poor baby.
Oh,
Because
but
you don't have no type of you like bro stop
oh,
like for real like
oh,
you don't have no logic dog, you have no morals.
yeah.
9 times out of 10 in today's world it ain't you don't have a spiritual backing.
Nope. That's
You know what I
first.
mean?
That's the most important thing.
And then if you don't if mom and or dad or grandma or grandpa have not raised you in the church has not raised you by the word, let's just say by the word, you really don't have no foundation.
You have nothing.
You don't have no foundation in that, and then put on top of that, you going to school just being a jackrabbit, but being a jackass. You know what I'm
Being
saying?
a follower.
Being a follower.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to follow the people that's actually getting their grades, doing, you know what I'm saying, doing everything right, because that looks
Right.
stupid.
So that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not in.
Right. Yeah. And it's just
Right.
like what I want to ask my people is like, why do we have to follow the foolishness? Everybody, I mean, everybody ain't gonna be LeBron. Everybody can't be Rick Ross. Everybody
Right.
can't be T.I. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Everybody can't be Ant-Man. But
You
you
know,
can be
everybody
you.
can't
You
be
can be
athletes.
you. You can be
Yeah.
you can be yourself. Be the best version of yourself. Stop trying to piggyback off other folk.
Right. Yeah. Not. I can see if you see like just say like because you know in the in the black community, you know, it's always either an entertainer or athlete.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those are pretty much the only two. Or you know, if you grew up in the certain hoods or whatever, you know, you got the dope boys, you know, that got the money, you got the cars, the ladies, stuff like that. But those are the only three. Ain't nobody glorifying the doctors or the you know
Nope.
the attorneys or even firefighters. You know, whatever. You know, like I say, whatever you want to do, you should be able to do it. You know, and not have to worry about what anybody else thinks. I think once you can do what you want to do and not worry about everybody else, man, ain't no type of peace, you know, like that at all. When you can not worry, like you could just pretty much channel all the outside noise and all the outside energy and not worry about what nobody else think and say.
Mhm.
Hey, that's a peace like no other.
You
And
just spoke something right there. That's somebody said this back when I was, when I was in one of my old churches.
yeah,
The greatest delivery is when you get delivered from people.
hey, hey,
The greatest delivery is when you get delivered from people. Because when
that's
you get
real
all of
clear.
that outside noise, and I would have to double down. Hell, when I you know what I'm saying, if you can get delivered from yourself, like, I mean, and what I mean is, because my worst critic is myself.
We all are.
You know
We
what I
all are.
mean?
Yeah,
So
we
yeah, bro,
all
like the
we all
outside
are.
noise, you got the outside noise, and it's like you worrying, because I get the whole don't care about, you know what I'm saying, what people think about you. But if like I'm unfortunately I'm that person, like if I care about you, I care about what you think about me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So it's like you trying to, but like, yeah, man, if you could just get delivered from the outside noise, get delivered from people, no matter who that people be, especially your enemies, yes, for damn sure. But if you know what I'm saying, if you got people that's supposed to be in your corner and their criticism of you is not aligned with anything that you got going on with your being, yeah,
right.
that you got to be delivered from them as well.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, that's the key. That's the key. That's the key to success, man. That's just the key to just growth. You know, just in a nutshell, it's just canceling out the outside noise, the naysayers, and just walking your own path. Because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you're gonna walk your own path anyway. So some people kind of figure it out later in life. Some people, you know, most people figure it out later in life. Because a lot of people, it's rare that a lot of people figure it out early. Early on, unless, like you say, unless you just got that type of background, where you got, people in your corner, whether it's like your grandparents, your parents, or uncles, aunts, whatever, that can kind of show you the way.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times you just gotta be a trailblazer and you just gotta, make your own path. So with that and you making your own path, obviously you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You're gonna have a lot of bumps in the road.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably gonna do a lot of things that, you're probably not proud of. But, as long as you can learn from it, as long as you can learn from it, because everything everything that you do, whether it's good or bad, there's always a lesson in it.
Yeah,
You know,
always less.
it doesn't matter just figuring it out and just seeing what it is. So, so yeah.
And I think also like especially when whether it be your offspring or nieces and nephews, what have you, um, the more the more you have open conversations about real life, the more the ones coming up behind you, you know what I'm saying, they'll be wiser. They'll be the wiser for it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because a smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from mistakes of others. So,
Right.
but if I'm not telling you where I made my mistakes, so you can learn from them, you would just be smart yourself. And being smart ain't nothing wrong with being smart. I'm gonna say I'm a smart man, but
Yeah.
I'm telling my children be wise. Let me be smart so you can be wise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, like you can't. Of course you would once they of course once they get a certain age, you can't tell them everything. You can't give them everything so young because then you might end up traumatizing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
as long as you have open dialect, man, it's communication is the key to any relationship, bro.
Yeah.
It's the key to any relationship. Because boy, I tell you, I had to push past myself today, bro. Because if you wouldn't have text me, I was just in the headspace, man. I don't know what was going on with me earlier, bro. But
Mhm.
when you text me, I was like, okay, let me get up, let me start pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just in that headspace, bro. Like I don't know.
Hey, man, everybody get in that little rut, if that's what you want to call it. Everybody gets stuck in a rut. So I guess you get overwhelmed with life, just whether it's work or whether it's your marriage or your relationships, or it could be bills. It's a lot of things that could overwhelm you. So, but when you got a purpose, you'll push through. So this is our, like I said, before, us doing this, we've been talking about doing this for about 4 or 5 years now. So this is it. The time is now. So ain't no stopping, ain't no stopping. So it's gonna take a little while to
Yeah,
get it off the ground, but you just got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. So yeah.
it's gotta, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I gotta be more consistent, So yeah, man. I said it before and I'm gonna say it on here, man. I appreciate you because like I say, bro, if you wouldn't have probably if you wouldn't we wouldn't be on tonight if you wouldn't have texted me, man, because I was just in that, what I'm saying, in that type of headspace, bro.
Yeah.
So man,
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot, bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's just hey, that's anything, man. It's give and take. So it's give and take.
I'm
Whether
talking about
it's your
since since
spouse or whatever,
since
it's give and
Watkins,
take.
bro. Like I don't
Yeah.
even know. I can't even remember how we actually. I know it was on the basketball court when we met, but like I don't know how we became. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So close over the years. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? It's some, just I guess with some people is just I guess when you sometimes your spirit is just aligned. Your spirit is just aligned. So even though I guess back in our days growing up, we wasn't talking a lot about church and all of that stuff, but maybe spiritually, we were connected.
Hmm.
So everybody's not connected spiritually. So most people are connected physically.
Yeah,
So so yeah, not a lot of people are connected spiritually. So yeah, so we were just connected spiritually. Probably didn't realize it, didn't know it. So until you fast forward over the years, and like I say, we always still here. So we
yeah.
both still here. So yeah, yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is, bro. Yeah, trust
Man,
me.
it was. I mean, my wife had put a question up. She took it. I can't remember what she said, but let me look real quick. Somebody sent you earlier.
Mhm.
Okay, since we this how we go. You know what I'm saying? We do real life and then we go back to sports. So I sent you on Instagram Bron, Dame, Rich Paul, and Bam was all at a game together, bro. What you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, just what it was. Just some guys, getting together. Well, we already know Bam and Dame are pretty close. They're pretty tight knit. So, uh, don't know much about Bron and those two, but I mean, but hey, they was at the game. So I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't really make a big, make such a big deal about it. It's because it's the off season. They're not playing for anything. They already
Yeah,
home, so you pretty much can do what you want to do. So whoever you cool with, that's outside of the team, yeah, y'all want to just link up or whatever and hang, go to a game or go to a bar or whatever. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. So yeah, I'm not gonna make much about that, but they just because they're all together now, they can be talking, and I guess that's considered tampering, if you want to call it that. I don't know. Players should be able to talk amongst each other about
yeah.
anything. So,
But
uh,
it's funny. It's funny you say that because at the end of I think it was the last game, Joel Embiid and PG-13 was at one
spotted.
of these games, and Joel was like, I don't know, maybe we'll get somebody, so maybe we have some an addition over the off season, you know what I'm saying? So, it's funny, you know what I mean?
They
Hey,
got to be careful with that. Yeah,
huh?
that's it. They have to be careful with that because you can't just be you know throwing all these subliminals out there. People can see. We got eyes.
But
We
I
know
mean,
what you're
like,
trying to imply.
what's
So,
the? I don't. I guess because I'm not in that what's the word? I guess I'm not in that
what?
community or whatever the case.
Yeah,
As far as being in the NBA, like
yeah,
if that's your homeboy, or if that's that dude a free agent, it's the off season. Neither one of y'all in the playoffs. Both of y'all just so happen to be in the same area, chopping
yeah.
it up. Man, hey, come check us out. Come sign with us. Like, what's wrong with it? Like, why is that tampering? Why is that? I mean, why is that a fine when there's calls that's obviously not called by a referee, but they don't get fined. But you can find an organization or a person for trying to get somebody who might be able to help their team win. Why is that a fine?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's crazy. I don't know why. And that's a good question. I don't even know the answer to that. I have no idea. Like they just don't want you. It's like they don't want you talking amongst each other. It almost feel like. No, let me not say it. So, but
okay,
let me not say it. I don't want to open up no cans or anything. But yes, they just kind of want you to just like they say, just like who was it that said LeBron shut up and dribble. So
oh
that's
man,
all.
yeah, hey,
That's all they want. That's all they want. No matter what sport it is, that's just kind of all. That's all it is. They just want you to be
talk about what
cool.
we're doing. You see what we're doing, Edwin? What's up, Mr. Mercado? Happy belated Father's Day, homeboy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, what we doing? We doing what we do. We doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? This hopefully we'll be doing this for a good little while.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man. And then another thing I sent you, Miss Angela White, 21 months of sobriety. Shout out to the Queen for doing, you know what I'm saying, for finding her space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Being herself. Like she's and in that world, she's probably hell one of one right now. You know what I mean?
hmm But
But
somebody got to be the lamb.
yeah,
So it could be her. So I know a lot of people. They like I said in the industry. They in it so deep. They probably feel like there's no way out. And in some cases, it's probably not. but you can get pulled out. You
Yeah.
can get pulled out. Yeah, you can get pulled out if it's I guess if it's in the deck for you to turn that page and turn a new flip a new page and turn a new leaf, then yeah, you'll get out. Some people just get stuck, because they may not want to get out.
Yeah.
So
My bad, bro. I'm laughing because I'm looking at Eddie talking about you better get your golf game right.
yeah, hey, my golf game always right. I don't know what the hell you got going.
He talking about he want to be on next time. I'm thinking because the draft right around the corner. Not too close, but we could probably go live the next. You know what I'm saying, on the draft.
With the NBA draft,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I
I think
probably could
that'd
do
be
that.
I think that'd be cool because you know what I'm saying we've always what talked during the draft, of course, but like being on because I want to see that'll be cool because we always have different views when like with the Tyler Hero thing.
Yeah.
I didn't want Tyler. I'm gonna just be honest. I wanted some, but the dude I wanted ain't even in the NBA no more. But
Was he? Yeah, see?
um,
So it's one of those things.
yeah,
That's why Pat Riley don't like draft picks. He don't like drafts. He'll tell you himself. He hates drafts. So he rather a guy that's been in the league for about 5+ years, that's been around, established. That's
yeah,
who we want. So yeah, that's
yeah.
who we
So yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah, go live for the draft, man. Let's do that.
yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. But
So how long ago your wife went on the cruise?
probably about a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably about a month or so ago. So yeah, you gotta you know what? And I seen this video. Uh I don't know how true it is because this day and age you don't know what's fabricated, what's not. You just don't know. People trying to be famous, want to go viral.
I know, Eddie. I hate it. Boston looking good. They're looking like they're about to win. I hate it. But
Yeah, they
you
look
know,
like. I mean, it's halftime, so you never know. I don't
yeah,
know, but it's not looking good for Dallas. I say that it's not looking good. But no, it was a video. I guess a young lady. I don't know how old she was. I don't even know if I can remember, as far as like how the whole story went in its entirety. But she met a gentleman. Uh, I don't know if she met him online. I'm sure she met him online. You know how you go meet up, at a place.
right.
Yeah. So yeah, they met up. They, had a little. I don't know if it was lunch, dinner, but they met up. Kicked it for a little bit. Um, Then it was there was so the guy was like, well, let's let's go for a nightcap. Let's take it back to the Chrisville. Now you see that just kind of go back to what we was talking about, how back in our time, you want to take no chick home on no first night. It's very hard. It's
Yeah,
very tough. So that's why these young ladies, you got to be careful out here. Thinking that everybody, really, got your best interest at heart because everybody don't. So anyway, back to the story. So yeah, so they went back to the crib. I think she must be like, you want some coffee? Buttering it up. You want something, what you want some drink, want some wine, anything you want, you can have it. So, she kind of felt she was kind of a little guarded, but then, I guess maybe after about a minute or so, she kind of let her, so after about 5 minutes, it's like something must have done came over something.
mm-hmm.
And she was like, you know what? Maybe something just don't feel right. Sometimes that's your intuition. So
I think I know
something,
which one you talking about, bro.
something just don't feel right. So I don't know the person's name. I don't know no names or nothing.
Right,
This is
right.
just a story. So I guess the guy, was like, Well, you know what? Just stay for a little bit. You seem a little tense. Let me give you a little
Giving them
massage.
massage.
Let me give you a little
Yeah,
massage.
and
So,
then yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
okay, so you seen it too. So yeah, he giving a little massage, and she was like, you know what? Nah, I just I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. So, I think, I think I'm a slide. Let me go ahead and leave. Let me bounce. So she left, but I think after she left, she was feeling, some type of way or whatever. Now I don't know if she went immediately or maybe she went the next day, but she went to see a doctor or something like that, and then they told her, you know, what was going on with her. That whatever it was that was rubbed on her, it was something to where the guy was gonna basically eat her,
Yeah,
over
and
time. Yeah.
yeah, and not in a good way. But
No,
yeah,
right.
yeah, bro,
So
it's stuff is crazy. Like the lotion was
it was
gonna,
like a lotion.
the lotion
Yeah.
was gonna decay her skin to
Yeah.
where you would have been able to,
And
well,
bones,
you would have been
basically.
able to damn eat this lady. So yeah, man.
Yeah. 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 So yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is this like is this it's so crazy out here, man. It's crazy in the world, man. You just don't know who to really. That's why I don't. Anybody tell you I don't. Nah, I don't rock with a lot of people. So
Man, not only do I not mess with a lot of people, bro. I was just telling my girl that's on now, Queez, like I'm in my house. I finally got a house to where I am like proud of. And no, you know what I'm saying? I guess not to be vain or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
this is, of course, this is not our first house, but this house, I'm very, very happy with this house. I don't go unless it's work or to the store, bro. I'm home. Like back in my clubbing days, bro. I can honestly tell you, back in my clubbing days, I probably clubbed for a good month, and I was tired of it. I got
Yeah.
tired of I got tired of being I was going home all sweaty,
Hmm.
went home all stinking, smoked up.
Hmm.
And honestly, one of the things, dog, this is gonna be funny, bro, getting turned down. Man, I remember in the military, dog. In the military, dry humping. Me and this girl was dry humping on the damn dance floor. And I was like, after the end, after we, you know what I'm saying, the song went off, I'm like, can I get your number? I mean, we both breathing hard. She, no, and then turned and walked off. Dog, when I tell you my whole, like, the club just stopped. And I'm like, the hell just happened?
What is happening, right?
Like, when I say we dry humped on the floor, dog, we dry humped on the floor.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was like, you know what? I don't think this scene
Yeah.
is for me. I really don't think this scene for me. But that was then. That was in Kansas. Get home, try to do a little club thing again. It was about a good month. And I was like, you know what? I'm straight. I'm cool.
Yeah. Jason, Jason around here hunching. No,
Oh man. Boy, you dumb. Yeah, man.
no, but
That's just crazy.
yeah, man. But not. Hey, I was the opposite because when I was clubbing, I, I pretty much clubbed throughout all my 20s. So for the most part, and it was like 4 days a week, literally. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes on Sunday. The Sundays wasn't every Sunday because obviously you had to work, that Monday. But yeah, every now and again, I go out there on a Sunday, and have to pay for it, the next day.
Hmm.
Yeah. And like I said, I think by the time I reached 30, yeah, I was pretty much done. I mean, like I said, you still kind of go out here and there,
Yeah.
hang out, whatever, but it wasn't as consistent, as when I was in my 20s. Yeah, when I was in my 20s, I was out there. Yeah, I was out there. So
But yeah.
yeah,
And I remember dog, you remember the club off of Okeechobee? it got renamed so many times. It was Luke had the club at one point, and then like that closed down. Then they opened it up again. It was always fights and somebody getting shot at that damn club. I cannot remember the name of the club. It had so many freaking names, but it was off of Okeechobee.
I think one of the names was Fun Factory. I think one of the names was Fun. Was it Tunnel? Was it Tunnel? What's the
It
name?
might have been it might have been Tunnel, but it was off of Okeechobee. And I remember one time,
I don't know if Tunnel was a name or not.
my
But
roommate at the time, we was supposed to be, and I was like, I just luckily I never went to the club. Honestly, I never went to the club because it was just like I was that person where, okay, we just talked about being smart and being wise.
mhm.
Man, the club be jumping. I mean, the club be jumping. What club you talking about? You know, they tell me the name of the club. Of course, I can't remember it right now, man. But it was a fight at the club. Okay, well, I mean, it was just one time. But you tell me that the club jumping again at a next week. You tell me the following week. You telling me the same club jumping, but you know somebody had the bottle through at their head.
Yeah.
Following week, you tell me the club jumping again. Somebody got shot at. So I'm like, why do you keep going to this damn club?
Yeah. Why? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
So you
Why?
know, fast forward. You know, I guess they got better security. You know, they renamed the club again. And I'm getting ready to go into the club, but for some reason we don't get in that night. Um,
Mm.
we go home like it had been a long night anyway, and I had to work the next day. And at this time, I was working at 12. No, I think 2 in the morning, either 12 a.m. midnight we went in or 2 in the morning.
Mm.
Boy, I was up all freaking day trying to run behind my roommate and some dang on female. I was up all day, but ended up, long story short, something happened at the club that night.
Mm.
But I was cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, man, the club is not for me. The club
Yeah.
ain't, boy. I go to Chuck E. Cheese right now before I go to a damn club. I will go to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, Eddie said Fun Factor. Yeah, I go to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm too old. Especially now. I'm not old, but I'm old. I'm older than that. I'm forget a club.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage in your life, yeah, I mean, we probably do like bars, you know.
Mm,
Uh, that's about, yeah, because they don't really got a lot of clubs, for I guess people our age, but they do have one in in Boca. It's called Cosmos. So, and it's like a I think 70s, 80s. They do some 90s, and they do a little bit of modern music too. It's cool. I actually enjoy myself, there. I've been there quite a few times. Matter of fact.
yeah, you like to get your dance on too, bro.
Yeah, I like the groove a little bit, but yeah, but like I said, I don't go there like every weekend or nothing like that. It's literally like once every like 3 months, maybe 6 months, something like that, just to get out. If you want to get out of the house. So, but yeah, but it's a cool environment. Like I said, everybody in there is older, is more mature. You have some young people too, young people like our age. You don't really get too many people younger than us. You probably get some, but not a
Mm.
whole lot. So, so yeah, like you say, older people like to get out a little bit, enjoy themselves. So listen to some good music. So, so yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with it. I just like I say, I just got to do it in moderation.
Yeah,
So,
everything in moderation. It's funny, bro. That you say that about that club. I don't know because I saw somewhere where a club owner he actually stopped servicing people from like 35 on down. But no, it was 35 for men, 35 and up, and for women, 30 and up, or vice versa. I can't remember which one, but yeah, because he was like, he wants to appeal to a older crowd. He don't want all the riffraff in there. You know what I mean? For some reason, like with 30 being the new 20, you know, and people not really knowing themselves. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro. And I
yeah.
get speaking with slang every now and then, but to the point to where you really can't understand what somebody's saying, and this new slang, man, my kids laugh at me all the time, bro. I don't know what is y'all talking about. What?
You can't understand what they're saying, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, like glazing. What is glazing? Like, where the donuts at? What's glazing? What
Where the
like
glazed donuts at?
like? Well, you can't. What the donuts say? You talking about glazing? Like, and they just
Glazing.
laugh. They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, man, what y'all are making slang word out of anything.
Yeah, but that's every generation though. When you really think about it, because '70s had their own slang, '80s had their own slang language, and '90s. So yeah, then 2000. So yeah, everybody got their own little slang that they say and that they use. And then you had your elder saying about what you said.
Yeah,
What? Yeah, yeah,
I'm. I
yeah.
remember when we first started saying like watching basketball. When we first started saying draws, I remember
Draws. Yeah.
watching the game in front of my mama, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, "Ooh, draws." She was like, "What, boy? What the hell is?"
What? Yeah.
Oh my god, that was funny.
Draws. Yeah. Draws. Wet, all of that.
Yeah,
Hey, man,
man,
that's it. Everybody got their own thing. So yeah. hmm
that's
It's
funny.
just part of evolution, I guess.
Yeah,
Everybody got slang, got
growing
their
up.
own.
Oh Lord, and hey, the
Mhm.
game can't. The third quarter started yet.
Yeah, looks like it's 6 minutes left. 6 minutes, 28 seconds. Dallas is down by looks like 22.
Oh, it's over. The damn. I'm sorry, Eddie. Look like we're gonna be sad the whole off season. Yeah, 78 to 56. Like, God. Ugh.
But they just scored a three. Dallas just hit a three. 59,
Oh
59,
my God, dude.
59.
Why? 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 But I guess I mean, but it's like, okay, I gotta be a grown up. Kudos to them. They front office did what they had to do. They made adjustments, and that's what you gotta do. You gotta make adjustments. Now, hopefully, if Pep, bro, and I'm gonna look you in your eye right now, Mr. Ford. If Pep probably the Godfather and not a stepdaddy, and I don't mean that, and I don't mean that no to all the stepdads. I'm not a bad stepdaddy, not what I'm saying, not the ones
Yeah,
the one that neglect they old lady child with somebody else.
you're right.
Pat Riley, the Godfather, he better do something this offseason. And running it back is not going to get it done. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, Eddie, you on here. Do you think running it back is going to get it done for the Miami Heat? Or do they need to make some changes?
He's definitely going to run it back, but I think he'll still add. I think he'll still add another guy to the team. I think he'll add who he thinks or who he sees fit. I think he'll add another guy to the team. Yes, but I don't see nothing wrong with the team we got right now. But
Man, Eddie say Kevin Durant. What?
uh,
Kevin Durant, 82.
but we have to trade for him. That's the thing. If he was a free
Yeah.
agent, I wouldn't mind. But I mean, Kevin Durant's still a baller. Don't get it twisted. He's still hoop. But I don't want to trade for him.
Okay, Eddie. Yeah, because we'll have to trade for Kevin Durant. How would you feel about LBJ coming back?
Right, LeBron. Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah, he a free agent. Like, I mean, and boy, I'm telling you, if somebody don't make that, say checkmate and draft his son in the first round, I don't know.
hmm Yeah, it was like 81, 62.
I'm sad, bro. He said LeBron.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see. Boston had their little trials and tribulations. So
Yeah,
it's their time. It's their time. I know our time is coming. Hopefully, it's next year. You know.
hopefully, hopefully we can, hopefully Jimmy taking care of his body. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He was. Hopefully he hollered at Bron on how to you know what I'm saying, take care of his body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sheila Jeet and CMOS, you know.
Yeah.
Sheila
Yeah.
Jeet, take all your vitamins, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying?
Take a
Take them
walk.
damn bees out your damn head. For real. Like I don't know
Mhm.
what you on, bro. Like
I,
I
hey,
when I see
but that just like how what we was just talking about now. That what we was just talking about. That's him. Hey, that I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't even gonna say nothing about it because I know everybody was kind of asking me, different people was asking what I thought about it. I'm like, hey, that's his prerogative, man. That's him. That's him. But one thing about him, boy, he gonna be him.
yeah, you know what,
He
you
gonna,
right. He gonna yeah, Jimmy gonna Jimmy. If he don't do nothing else, Jimmy is going to Jimmy.
he
Again, I
gonna
guess
do
we
his
seen that
thing.
with the and I guess we seen that with the emo thing last year. I mean
Yeah,
last season. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
I think with a lot of us, we just when it, I guess because we don't see ourselves doing it. So when we see
yeah.
someone else doing it, we like, well, what are you doing? You know. So, but like I say, everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
So
See that there you go. See, I'm glad I reached out to you about this. You a grown ass man, K Dub. You just had to throw some intellect in my face. Yes. Just because I don't see myself doing it, I can't bash Mr. Butler. Mr. Butler, you be you. You just better be a
you,
healthy you next year. And
you make sure we see playoff Jimmy when playoffs hit. That's all I care about.
man, we better see playoff Jimmy after the All-Star break.
Yeah, I say All Star break. Yeah, yeah. I know he like to wait till like a couple weeks before the playoffs before he start turning it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think All Star break is a good. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. All Star break, a good 2 months strong. But then he might burn himself out.
He
So
might, but I mean, he how many games is it after the All-Star break? Because I think if he
um,
start okay, let's just say
I think you got like 20 games. I
with
think by All Star break
if
you got
everybody
around 60.
healthy, if everybody
Yeah,
healthy, if he rev it up now, okay, let's not say playoff Jim. If he rev it up to where he's getting all of those steals that he was doing in that Phoenix game, you know what I'm
couple.
saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Intensifying his defense, you know what I'm saying, elevating his defense. We should be straight because we'll have a healthy Jay Rich, we'll have a healthy Terry, you know what I'm saying, or whoever else.
yeah,
Man, I
yeah.
hope we be nice. What do you say, 40-25? Man, if they can loose Bam, if they can let Bam loose,
Yeah.
that would take a lot of the pressure off of whoever, Jimmy, whoever is gonna be on that team.
It take a lot out of everybody because boy, the way he, because you know, like I said, you see him kind of work out and you see him kind of do little stuff here and there. But man, I mean, Beasley said it first. He said it long. He said it already. He said Miami just don't really know what they got with this young man.
Mm-hmm.
I, you know, they almost kind of restricted him a little bit, but
Yeah, a lot of
but
it.
like I said, I don't know if it's Bam himself or if it's the team or you know what I mean. Because like I said, we always had a conversation. So maybe it's got to take Jimmy to step to him and be like, "Hey, Bam, this you lead. You know, you lead and let me, you know, let me, do my thing. Because you know I'm always gonna get mine
Mm-hmm.
regardless. I can go out there, I can get steals, I can do other things, but you got a gift, man. You're talented. You know, pretty much underrated. It's like everybody just overlook you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this got to be your time to shine, man. And he's on the Olympic team this year too. Bam. So I know by him playing on this Olympic team is probably gonna catapult him to another level after this summer.
I
I
hope so.
believe so.
I
I
hope so.
believe so. Yeah, I believe so. So yeah, I believe so, man. We'll see. Like I say, we'll just have to wait and see how everything, you know, how this whole summer play out for him, and you know the rest of the team USA. See what they go out there. See if they go out there and get that goal. But but yeah, because Anthony Edwards even said that when he had the was it last season where he was, practicing with the he was talking about the Heat culture, and he was like, at first I didn't know what it was about, but
Oh
being
yeah,
on
yeah. When Spo was coaching, coaching.
being under Spo, yeah, being under Spo, now I know, now I see what it's all about. And you see what Anthony Evans went to another level. It's like everything Spo and the Heat touched. It's like, boy, tell you, the boy shoot like a rocket, man.
All
So
right,
yeah,
I got you.
yeah, they need to put Tyler on that thing. See if he can take his game up another notch or two. Tyler will help him out. He need a little help. He need a little push.
He need a little help. He need a little Wheaties. He need a little protein powder. He need a little some steaks. I know he got the money. You know what I'm saying? But you better start eating some tomahawk and some potatoes.
Hey, they say he packed on about another 15 pounds. 10, 15. That's what I
Yeah.
heard. Yeah,
That's good. So he won't get bullied. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. Yeah. He
yeah.
already saw it. He felt it firsthand how, Drew Holiday and them guys was treating him in this playoff.
Hey, you seen your boy Jovic? He got a little ankle sprain.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, he
He
got he
played
got a
well.
little he got a little ankle sprain. They don't say they said minor. It's not it's not
Okay.
anything serious. But he was in the boot though.
Well, they want to be cautious with him, and he's a big, he's 7 foot. Remember now, he's not a small guy, so they definitely want to, take care of him and make sure that he's straight and he's on the up and up because I think out of all our young guys, I mean I would throw Jaime in there too, but Jovic probably got the higher ceiling. He might be a little bit higher than Jaime, maybe. I think Jaime is more polished right now, but I just think as far as like ceiling wise, Jovic still got a lot of room to go. He ain't over 20,
Yeah.
so
And then it's like you got to look at it because Jaime he did all 4 years, right?
4 years,
Jaime
yeah,
did 4 years, so Jaime been playing.
yeah.
Jovic been on the Heat for what 2 3 years
About two
now,
or three, about 2 or 3.
and not
Yeah,
we're not really getting no clock. So of
yeah.
course, everything that he was doing in over there across seas,
Plays for his country. Yeah, he plays for his country team in
yeah,
the
and
summer
then
and
playing
stuff.
for his country, yeah. So yeah, you get over there and you ball, and then you come back and sit on the bench.
It's like you
Like
said, man.
you gonna get cold. So yeah, I think, but he showed us something this year.
Yeah, yeah,
But him being 7 foot, yeah, he still got to work on his little footwork. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
If he can get a post up game,
Yeah, get the post up game because right now, them European guys, everything is all about ball handling and shooting.
everything downhill.
Yeah, ball handling and shooting. They don't really do no post up like that. I think the only one I really seen as far as like posting up was Dirk, and
Yeah,
I think he might have established that later. I don't think he came in the NBA like that. I don't believe he did. So So a lot of the guys, they're 7 foot, 6'5", 6'8", 6'11", and they're like perimeter players. So that's how they play. That's their style. That's why these 7 footers are 6'11", 6'10". That's why they're so agile and so mobile. They can move, dribble, pass a little bit. They can. Oh, Joker poses up too, but he's a big.
yeah,
So
yeah. He a big.
yeah, he's an actual center. So it's a little different for him.
Hey, they talking about how he used to post you up back in
Man, post who up, man.
the
Oh, oh gosh.
Oh man, bro, this been fun. We've been on here for almost an hour and 30 minutes now, man.
Yeah.
20 God, dog, Kyrie, I was counting on you, buddy. I was counting on you. I wanted him to be the giant killer again, man. If he could have did that jump twice, come down from a 3-1, 3-0 deficit,
Hey,
that would
hey,
that that
hey.
I would have put him up there with the GOAT. I would have put him past LeBron
Yeah.
for
I
him to
don't
do it.
know.
For
I
him
don't
to
know
do it
about
twice.
all of that.
For him to do it twice, he did it with LeBron, and then to do it again. But
Boy, hey, boy, Don't get the bronzosexuals out there. Don't get them mad, boy. Don't
Nah,
get them
I ain't
bronzosexuals
no.
mad out there. They don't
I
want
don't
to
want,
hear
I don't want, no, I don't want no
that.
smoke, Bronx. I don't want no smoke. But yeah,
Yeah, boy.
it would have been cool to see him do that. But hey,
But you know, that's asking a lot for Dallas to win four straight. Any team, I don't care who it is. Once you go down 3-0, it's pretty much over. So I was just hoping they can make a series. You know, maybe they can make a series out of it. But I mean, they're down 19, which is not a lot in today's NBA because all you gotta do is knock down 3, 4, 5 threes, and you right back in the game. So, but you got to play defense, and that's
yeah,
always a problem. They don't play no defense. They had one good game the last game, and I don't even know what the hell is going on with them now. So, but
I mean, I would honestly, man, I would take. See, do they have a who's the backup for Jovic? That's what they gonna have to look in the draft for somewhere a backup for Jovic. Like if they could sit him down, somebody who could score, but also somebody who could defend a little bit better. It's some guy that was talking about in the draft that's a really, really, really good on ball defender.
well, I know Pat. One thing Pat is good at is scouting talent. So he ain't really missed. He ain't
Did I
really
say?
missed.
Did I say
Yeah,
Jovic or did I say Luca?
you said Jovic. You meant Luca?
Man, yeah, I meant Luca, bro. Because I'm saying like I'm talking about right now, if they could sit Luca down, because of course he's a defensive liability. Sit him down, and then whoever they had behind him, but I don't know who they got behind him. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
might be Tim Hardaway because he balled a little bit last game.
Yeah, it could be. He needed to, because boy, he laid that damn goose egg in game 4 or game 3, whatever game it was. He was pitiful, man. So yeah,
But yeah,
nah,
yeah, Pat.
yeah.
Now, yeah, no, not the. Why not in the draft, boy? Draft night. But
Hmm?
Eddie, man, because that's next time I'm going live.
Oh,
Yeah, Eddie talking in the comments. I'm like, yeah, that's
oh,
going live.
oh. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I think that'd be a good night. But what? That how many is it? 2 weeks?
What's that?
The NBA draft.
I think it's usually 2 weeks after the championship. So it's usually in July. Usually that first week of July. First week or second week, somewhere around there. So yeah. So the game, it looks like the final's gonna be over tonight. What today is? 15th?
Yeah,
No. Is it the 15th or is it no, it's not 15th. 17th. Yeah. So I think that first week of July. It might be going into the second week, that we get the draft. So yeah, I'm not overly excited about it. Because like I say, I, I don't really who's coming out in this draft. I don't really know. So that's probably why Miami want to try to see if they can get to a higher pick. Because I don't really see a whole it's overflowing with talent in this draft. I don't see it.
every time I see somebody linked to the Heat, it's rarely somebody with height. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple
Yeah,
of
we don't need
guards,
we
huh?
don't need that. We don't need that. We need like I said. I don't mind the guy Zach because he's 7 feet tall, and a lot of times you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, it's not really a big man's league like that anymore. But I think it's coming. I think it's coming back if you ask me. And we're gonna need a big guy to guard like your Jokers or what other bigs out there
Wembanyama.
like Embiid, Wemby. So what's wrong with having a 7 footer? Even if he just out there giving you 5 or 10 points, give me some rebounds. Give me 15, 10, 15 rebounds and give me 5 blocks if you could do that.
And hell, I don't see nobody really stopping Joker. So I mean,
Not stopping them, but.
Not even hell, not even Wemby, because Wemby, I mean, because they both
Maybe too small.
dynamic. Yeah, they both dynamic players in their own right. Like
Yeah,
freaking Wemby is a freaking alien. I'm gonna keep saying it. He's a damn alien. He's not of
he,
this world.
he is.
To be able to handle the ball the way he can, as tall as he freaking is, he can shoot, he can dribble,
Yeah.
and the boy
Yeah.
catch lobs like it's nothing. They put that ball up anywhere.
He ain't even got to jump. He really ain't got to jump. All he got to do is throw it around the rim, and he literally just jumping an inch off the ground and just dropping it in there. He ain't even got to jump. So, but yeah, that's like I was talking to you, telling you earlier about European players. Remember, he's French, so those guys, over there in the other countries, man, they just work on ball handling. So they work on their ball handling for bigs. Bigs work on their ball handling. So
Yeah,
that's definitely a plus. That's a plus when you got a big that can dribble, take the ball up the coast, court, going coast to coast or something. Yeah, you don't see it. You don't see that. You don't see that a lot. So
I think if we can get, I would love to, like I said, I love to get Obi Toppin. Bring him because he's very athletic. He
yeah,
might not be.
yeah.
He might, of course, he might not be able to stop Joker or Wimby,
Nah,
but
he ain't
we,
stopping no
we,
Joker
we
or
really
Wimby.
wouldn't have to worry about that till the finals. Of course,
Right.
we wouldn't have to worry about that till the finals. But as long as he can hold his own against them,
Yeah,
that'll be something.
yeah, yeah.
And to help out Bam because, like I said, because I don't see Spo changing his whole dynamic in one off season. Because if he still try to play with a small ball thing, like if you have I can't even say Wemby type. He a freaking alien. Like if you have something like maybe even Miles Turner to where he can shoot the three,
Yeah.
defend, don't has a post up game, but you don't really use the post up game. Him
Right.
and Bam, I think that'll be cool.
Yeah. 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 I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be cool. But like I said, we need to get away from the small ball, even though it is. I just think there is a time to play small ball and it's a time to not play small ball. That's just how I look at it. If you're playing against a
Yeah,
smaller team, then yeah, you go out there and you can play Bam at the five and then play other guys or whatever. But if you're playing a big team like Denver or it seems like Minnesota's definitely going to be one of those teams. So you playing against teams like that has a pretty clear as far as like size advantage like that. Yeah, you got to be able to compete with them. You have to. You got to go size for size. So yeah, so we definitely or play Orlando. Hopefully, I mean he done been around for long enough. I mean, I don't see no wrong with plugging him at the center. He's 7 feet. He's a 7 footer, and he can shoot. So yeah, I don't see no wrong with trying to play him. Let's see what he do. You done had him. You had him on the bench long enough. What has been about 2 years, 3 years? They done had him now. So yeah, yeah. Play Orlando. I like Orlando. I like his game. I like his game, man. He done made a lot every year. He's always making improvements every year. So,
I don't know what they did. That's the thing with Spo, bro. Like I don't know, man. But we'll we'll see.
everybody got their guys that they like to play. Everybody got every team got their favorites. It's rare that a team goes all the way down to the 12th, 13th, 14th man. You know what I mean, or even the 10th. They usually have an 8-man rotation.
Yeah.
So Orlando don't fall in that 8-man rotation. He just don't. We just got too many bodies. We got too much talent. So that's the thing. Now, if we mess around and lose like Highsmith and we lose Caleb, yeah, that might be his opportunity then. So I hope we don't lose them. I mean, yes, you already know how I feel. Caleb, that's my boy. So if we can keep Caleb, I would rather keep Caleb than Highsmith. So like I said, we need size. Caleb Highsmith, he's good. He's a good defender, but he's 6'5", 6'6". He's on the short side. So and his skills is kind of limited.
Yeah.
Can't really dribble. I mean, he shoots. He's streaky. He's a streaky shooter. He don't like make his threes all the time either. So, but he's an excellent defender. That's what's keeping him on the team. That's what's keeping him in the rotation. He's a great defender. So I've seen him lock down many guys. So it was like, damn, I don't like I say, I don't know what to really. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, man. But my boy, it's been another lovely, lovely conversation with you, homie. Again, I appreciate the hell out of you, man. You
Yeah,
you
appreciate it.
woke me up, man. We had a decent combo tonight, man.
Yeah, it
A
was a
couple
good
people
combo.
chime in.
We definitely we definitely went on a whim. This one we wasn't didn't have nothing prepared or nothing. We just just talking, this conversation. That's it. So no, it was good, man. Real good.
Yeah,
Real.
dang, Illy, yeah, we about to dang Illy. We gonna go live again on draft night, homie. Iliad just got on.
He just tell you, oh, he just logged in.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn, boy,
yeah.
you late. Yeah, a little late, a little bit. So you wait. So you on the actually on our page, or you on your page, like on your
I'm on
main?
my page. Yeah, I took because I was on like a minute. I was on like a good little while before you hopped on, and it I guess I timed out on our page, and then it went to my page.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do it on our page.
No, it's cool because, like you said, we got more followers on our own page anyway. So not saying that everybody don't know, what we're doing, but it's good that you're doing it on your page. Because, like you say, now you can throw your little plug out there. J and K. Press play. So everybody know what we got going. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, bro, we gonna draft night. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm looking forward to draft night. But of course we'll do our regular thing in between time. So yeah,
Yeah.
draft night we'll go live again on Facebook. Now that I finally got the crap right.
Now you got it right. Yeah. Yeah. Now you got it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. So anyway, look like Boston, look like them jokers, look like they're gonna seal it, man. Look like this is
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Hey,
Look like this is it.
I could be a grown man. Kudos, Boston. Y'all got one. It's been a while.
Tip
Yeah,
your hat, yeah. Tip your hat to them.
yeah. I
Tip
tell
your
you
hat to
that too.
them. Tip your hat to them. But we coming. Like Jimmy said on that plane, Boston.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Coming.
We definitely coming. And Eddie said the same thing. If the Heat was healthy, we'll probably be playing tonight. Like, I mean, I'd love to think that, but of course, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it
Right.
definitely would have been a different series. That Boston series definitely would have been different.
Yeah. Yeah. They probably wouldn't have won because sometimes a team just got your number, and I think that's the case. I wouldn't say we have their number, but they already know they in for a dogfight when Miami is across that, on the other side. So they already know it's going 7, 6 or 7. That's mandatory every time. So yeah, but they got it this year. This is their year. This year is their year. They may be a
Just
one. They may be a one and done, just like Milwaukee. We don't know.
yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. We all know how the sun shines. The sun shines on the dog ass every once in a while.
Every
So
once in a while, yeah.
so
Every once in a while.
so yeah. So Boston, this is yours. I know y'all gonna turn up. It's Boston. They're gonna turn the hell up. And they in Boston. They winning it in Boston. So I mean, congrats. We had ours. We had our time. So but
Yeah,
yeah, like you say, we definitely coming.
we
Pat,
coming.
do
We
your job.
coming.
Matter of fact, let me call Pat right now. Pat, do your job, bro. All right.
Hey, get on the ball, man. Let's get it. Let's get going, man. For real. Yeah, let's get it.
All
But
right.
yeah, my boy. Anyway, Oh yeah, don't you gotta do your little click, like and subscribe? Make sure we don't never say that.
We will never say that, bro. Yeah, you're right. Hey, y'all
We
on
never
here.
say it.
Yeah, like and
Yeah,
subscribe. It's J&K Press Play.
J&K press play, man. Yeah,
Next time we're gonna go live, it's definitely gonna be draft night. But of course, look for our other episodes.
yeah,
Yeah,
we here.
we here. We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere. No time soon. So
All
yeah,
right.
bro. Have a good night.
You too, man.
Peace out to y'all.
All right, Ellie.